My supervisor forged a corporate bylaw to ruin my son's future, forgetting I process her executive payroll. For 2 years, Chloe made it her personal mission to break me. I work in corporate accounting. Ever since our conglomerate bought out my husband Mark's small logistics firm and transferred me to this headquarters, she treated me like dirt. She mocked me in every Monday meeting. She would read my financial summaries out loud in a baby voice, asking if I needed a calculator to do basic math. I swallowed my pride because I needed the health benefits. Our company sponsors a highly elite youth robotics league. The winning team gets a massive college scholarship. My son Leo was the lead driver, and his team was slated to go to the national finals. Chloe's daughter was the backup driver. Because Chloe was the vice president of corporate partnerships, she controlled the sponsorship money and the team charter. 2 weeks before my annual performance review, she called me into her glass office and slid a freshly printed document across her desk. I updated the eligibility requirements, she sneered, tapping a line she had highlighted in yellow. Only children of employees with at least 5 years of continuous corporate service can compete. You have only been in this office for 3 years. Leo is off the team. I stared at the paper. She had literally invented a rule just to put her daughter in the driver's seat. Before I could speak, Chloe leaned forward. Your annual review is in 14 days. If you take this to HR, I will rate you as hostile and combative. You will be placed on a performance plan and fired by the end of the month. Accept it. She wanted me to cry. She expected me to beg for my job. Instead, I picked up the paper, looked her dead in the eye, and said I understood. I walked back to my desk and waited. I needed her to officially submit that new charter to the tournament board. I refreshed the external league portal all afternoon. At 3 o'clock, the site updated. Chloe had officially ratified the 5-year rule into the permanent bylaws. That was all the proof I needed. Chloe didn't bother to research my employment history. She only saw that I had been in the main office for 3 years. She forgot how corporate buyouts work. When they acquired Mark's firm, our HR files legally carried over. I actually had 8 years of continuous service on paper. But Chloe was an external hire. I knew that for a fact, because as an accountant, I processed the executive stock option vesting schedules. She had only been with the company for 4 years and 2 months. I didn't go to HR. I went directly to the tournament's regional director with my official payroll file and the new bylaws Chloe had just proudly ratified. The director audited the team roster the next morning. By making the 5-year rule mandatory and immediate, Chloe had legally disqualified her own daughter. The fallout was brutal. The director reported the manipulation to our corporate ethics board. Falsifying a sponsored program's charter to benefit a family member was a severe violation of the company's grant agreement and a massive liability. The ethics committee froze Chloe's stock options immediately. By Friday, security was escorting her out of the building with a cardboard box. When it was time for my performance review 2 weeks later, the chair across from me was empty, and Leo drove his robot to the national finals.